Hey there, budding botanists. I'm Aaron.
I'm Evie.
And we're just a couple of backyard botanists, and this is Botany for Kids. And welcome to our third season of Botany for Kids, spring 2023, right?
Do we have seasons?
I don't know. It certainly seems like it. We don't do much in the wintertime.
Okay, yeah.
All right, today we're talking about a new flower group we've never talked about before, the irises. And the irises are in the iris family, which is called Irresistible. You want to tell us? Let's show them some irises, Evie.
Okay.
So, the name Iris, do you remember where it comes from?
The Greek god named Iris.
Yes, Greek goddess.
The rainbow.
Yes, the goddess of the rainbow. And like the rainbow, irises come in lots of different colors.
There's also another purple one.
Do you know anything else that's called an iris?
The iris in your eye.
Yeah, the color part of your eye is also called an iris, and it also comes in lots of different colors. So irises are really cool. The iris family is mostly full of irises, but there's some other weird flowers that we don't have today, like gladiolus, that are also in the iris family. We'll probably talk about them another
really
time.
pretty.
They're also very pretty. So irises, hold that for me, sweetie. Irises have a number of key characteristics that we can look at. So if you look at the flower closely, they're pretty symmetrical, right? They've got these different colored things on the outside. You remember what these things are called? Right here?
No.
These are called sepals, and they're on the outside before the petals on the inside open up. Yes, exactly. These parts that point down, or they what down? Okay, if you're running and you what down?
Fall.
Yeah, if you fall, exactly. So these sepals are also, and this iris is really useful because they're a totally different color. These sepals are also called what? You fall down. These sepals are also called falls. Yes, you do fall down a lot. And then there's these petals on the inside right here that stick up. Do you remember what those are called?
Standards.
You remember standards but not fall?
Shut up.
Okay, so the petals that point up are called standards. And once again, this iris is super useful because they're a nice kind of cream or tan color in this one. Now, some irises are special. They are called, do you remember what this little thing on this fall is? Show them that up close.
This is a beard. This
Yes.
fuzzy part.
That's a beard. And what's the purpose? Some irises have beards. And what's the purpose of that beard? You remember?
It's for easier access to bees to get to the pollen.
Yeah, it's like
so
a
they can pollinate other flowers and then.
Yes, it's a target for the bees. It's like a little landing pad that points them in the direction of the nectar. Okay? So let's maybe we can zoom in and take an even closer look at these irises. What do you say?
Huh.
Great. All right, let's take a closer look at this iris in particular. So, remember, these burgundy colored sepals or falls are where the bees land. There's no beard on this one, but they still look enticing. And so bees fly into here, this little tunnel right in here. And this is part of the style, and if you don't remember, that's part of the female part that picks up the pollen. And so this little style right here has a little lip on it that scrapes off pollen the bees got on other flowers. Well, how do they get that pollen? Well, they climb down into this little tunnel, and down in here, you might be able to see, it's a little anther, and that's where they pick up new pollen. And then they back out. But when they back out, this style is nice and smooth on this petal. And so they back out, and they get to keep their pollen and take it to the next flower over.
Welcome back. We forgot about something.
So tell them what we wanted to mention in the beginning.
This is a rhizome.
So yeah, irises have specialized roots that are swollen for storage. They store up carbs for energy. And this kind of root that runs from one plant to the next under the ground is called a
Rhizome.
Rhizome.
Kind of looks like a bug with a ton of legs in this way.
Yeah, looks like a bug with a ton of legs. So lots of irises, all the irises have roots that help them store energy. Some of them are rhizomes that go side to side, and some are called corms, which are big balls underneath the soil. All right? So one more time, where are you? Where does the name Iris come from?
The Greek goddess, god of the wind.
Yes. And how about the names of the different parts? What are these parts on the iris called?
Falls.
These parts?
Standards.
Yeah, these are the sepals before the flower opens up. And then...
This one specifically has the beard.
For what?
For pollination.
Yep. And this one is just really pretty. All right. If you have a chance, this time of year, grab a responsible adult, head outside, and see if you can see some irises. Maybe around your neighborhood. There's lots of people like to grow them in their gardens. All right? As always, I'm Aaron.
I'm Evie.
We're just a couple of backyard botanists, and this is
Botany for Kids.